I'm a top dasher. I'm a top dasher.
Everybody got that?
Hey everybody, how you doing? Dash and Dave here again. Please click that subscribe button and hit that like button. Thank you very much. All right, November 2nd, 2022. It is Hump Day. Happy Hump Day, Wednesday. Day 25 of the Accept More, Earn More experiment. And effectively, this is going to be the last episode of this little series. I'll keep on doing stuff, but we're not going to focus so much on the Accept More, Earn More. It's here. I think it's here to stay for a while. I've already posted the video on my results. Not a whole lot there to see. You can't compare 1 month to the next. You can't compare 1 hour to the next hour. And once you get past that, things get a little bit easier. Okay, so I'm top dasher. Wow. What does that mean? Absolutely nothing. I'm still going to schedule out like I normally do, except now I can go 7 days instead of 6. Schedule. If you know you're going to dash, schedule. Keep another one out. I've been saying that forever. Otherwise, there is no other benefit to top dasher. Regardless of what you think about the woo-woo, you know, the Accept More, Earn More is the woo-woo, okay? So, you know, like I said in my results video, I've got to play the game. I really feel I do. I don't think cherry picking would do me any good at this point in time. Okay, so yesterday, if you were watching the video, I had made a comment that on my tally sheet here, I was about near the end of a line of 10. I believe it was like row 7. You know, jobs 70 to 80. And then the next line on my previous rolling 100, jobs 80 to 90. That previous rolling 100, I accepted all 10 orders. You know, it was just, I don't remember that specifically, but it was, you know, obviously orders worthy of taking. So I'm kind of thinking a little woo-woo about maybe not setting myself up for a streak of consistent accepts. Trying to get to a point where I am taking literally every 7 out of 10 jobs. Because now yesterday, that streak of 10 did not end up hurting me that bad. I did drop 4% overall yesterday from 74 to 70, so back that up. I did get a little hurt yesterday. That was a pretty good drop. Okay, so my thought process might be to kind of try to develop a strategy of keeping it literally 7 out of 10 jobs on any given line, you know, that block of 10 jobs in the rolling 100. So there's a consistency. Now, that doesn't mean that if I get 10 banging jobs in a row, I'm going to turn down 3 of them. Absolutely not. But I think there's the possibility, and time will tell, a little bit of, you know, data gathering and putting it into action. I think that I could get it to a stable point where some of the jobs I've taken in order to maintain 70% because of where I'm at on the rolling 100, again, I think you follow me here. If I could get it down to a fairly consistent 7 out of 10 jobs for every individual group of 10 jobs, boy, that makes it kind of easy, doesn't it? I could look at the tally sheet and go, $4.50 for 2 miles, but I really don't want to do it even though it's $2 per mile. It's only $4.50. Decline, I got one to give. So we'll just see how that works out. We'll play with that a little bit. So just to summarize and be a little repetitive here on, you know, the first 24 days, if you will, that month of Accept More, Earn More, you know, what are my overall observations? I can only repeat what I've said before. Seems to be a little bit more stacked orders. Seems to be a little bit more double orders, where these 2 orders come in, one's pretty good, one's not so good, but together they make a pretty good order. Maybe that's the market. Maybe that would have happened anyway. We are kind of in a slow period here. It is a funky feeling time. And again, last year at this time I was working UPS PVD, so this is all uncharted territory for me. Now, the one thing that I can definitely say I think that the Accept More, Earn More program has done for me personally is I'm not seeing nearly as many low tip and no tip Wendy's and Taco Bell orders, and I'm going to throw Pancheros in there too. Generally, they're kind of some cheap people too. So I am not seeing those anywhere near with the frequency that I did before. And if the Accept More, Earn More program is working the way it's supposed to, and I'm in the top tier at 70% or above, you know, when it comes down to a $6.75 order going 2 miles away, or a $2 Pancheros, Wendy's, or Taco Bell order going 6 miles away, and there's 2 dashers and one's at 70% and one's at 50%, I'm going to get the $6.75. Whereas before the delivery algorithm, with the delivery algorithm as it is, that was a coin flip. It came down to proximity, yada, 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 and all the other normal parameters of the delivery algorithm. So yes, I have definitely seen much fewer of those Wendy's orders and Taco Bell and Pancheros. So that's a benefit right there. Now, when you're cherry picking, it doesn't matter. You just decline them all day long. But when you're, you know, playing the game and have to take 7 out of 10, the fact that those are not coming to me with such frequency helps the Accept More, Earn More strategy program feed on itself just a little bit there. A quick comment on something that I said yesterday. I made the comment that it seemed like I could just not break that $22 per hour mark for any great length of time. You know, it's 20, 50, 20, 80, 21. Well, when I plugged my numbers in to my Doordash spreadsheet last night, $22.01 was my hourly rate on Doordash. What brought it down just below 22 was the Uber Eats runs that I'd done. Usually Uber Eats pumps up the average. In this case, it dropped it just a little bit. And I think that was that $12.44 run that I did. That was almost a 10-mile round trip when it got done. So anyway, yeah, so it's kind of interesting that after I made that comment, I broke $22. Okay, this last Panera triple play order is going to a set of buildings out here in Campus Town at the university that are sequestered in that street that has gates on each side. Now, I have gone to the west gate before and people have come and met me there, and this person said come to the Osborne gate. So I just called them, and the gal at the Curtis Hall said go to the east gate. There is a speaker there. You'll be able to, you know, press the button, talk to somebody, just say food delivery for Curtis Hall, they'll let you in. So that's good to know. Never done this before, so we'll see how this works. That's going to help. There's some of these deliveries out here in the university that I have not done because they're on Osborne. Not too many, but there's a few. And if you park on the outer rim of the buildings in certain parking lots, it's a walk. Okay, so anyway, yeah, we'll see how this works. I'll report back to you. Oh, I thought I had it going. That was slick. Press the button, food delivery, gate goes up. Okay, Curtis Hall now, and I think that's up here. All right, that Panera triple play was a nice one. Sitting at Panera on the first one, waiting for the order to come through. The second one chimes in. I'm just at the delivery for the first one, which was just a half a mile away from Panera, and the third one chimed in, so I went back to Panera and got that. Delivered the last two out here into the heart of Iowa State University. Okay, so $25. It took right at an hour for the whole thing. I had to do some navigation here in the university. That now that I know that that speaker's on the west side, just press the button, food delivery for such and such location, gate goes up. Okay, good to know. That opens up more delivery possibilities for me. Except usually they're pretty cheap, except not this time. Wow. Between, it was all three corporate, it was a corporate office and then the two university offices, and total payout, $25 for 1 hour worth of work. Then Chick-fil-A signs in, dings in, pings in, and we got $129 worth of Chick-fil-A going out to a residence hall. Probably the people that are run the residence hall, they're college kids. They man the front desk and all that. So anyway, yeah. Anyway, we'll find out where it's going. So $129 worth of Chick-fil-A. That should be, you know, at 10%, that's a $12 payout. It was showing a 925 plus. So, all right, very good last hour, and continuing it on. All right, that was a nice payout. It was to a bunch of very well-dressed guys in the apartment having a little confab. Not sure what that was about, but anyway, thank you very much. So near the end of the video yesterday, I made a comment about how I thought the honeymoon between Grubhub and Amazon might have been over because I'm just not seeing those orders like I used to. Then it hit me. I haven't been scheduling Grubhub. I've just been free hubbing. Okay, and when I have the opportunity to schedule based on my numbers, my acceptance rate and everything with Grubhub, I'm number 3 in line to schedule. And then when I have a schedule set, I am number 3 in line to get the offers. Well, I haven't been scheduling, so I'm number 4 in line. So I think I'm gonna go, I think Sunday's the next chance I have a chance to schedule. Probably scheduling the 2 to 4 p.m. hours, you know, the slow period for Doordash, if you will. So anyway, yeah, I kind of made a little error in judgment there by not scheduling. The reason I quit scheduling was I was kind of tired of hearing the cowbell when I didn't want to hear it. So I was turning the app off. I was making myself unavailable, which was hurting my numbers, even though I really don't care about that much with Grubhub.
I gotta have more cowbell.
But anyway, yeah, maybe start scheduling the 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. hour, if available, with Grubhub, and then I'll be number 3 in line. All right, pretty good day today. Going to take a quick look at the numbers. 4.93, 72% acceptance rating, so we gained 2 overall from the beginning of the day, starting at 70. I think I was up to 74 at one point, gave some, gained some. 96% completion rate. There's that 98.009995% on time or early. 3,875 lifetime deliveries. All right, so I finished today off at $124.90, 5.5 hours. That's $22.70. We broke the $22 mark. $15 of that was Uber Eats. Everything else was DoorDash. Had that awesome Panera triple play, $25 for an hour's worth of work. Had the large order for the Chick-fil-A. You know, that clocked in at $20-some payout. Decent day. And my mileage metric today, $2.15 per mile. That is a good metric. That's a good one. Like to see that above 2. Worked steady all day long. Really no dead zones. It is now 2:15. Haven't had any pings, kings, or cowbells for a little bit here. So once again, 2 o'clock, gonna roll it up. Man, when I can start running till 4 and get an 8-hour shift in, I'm looking forward to that. I just can't sit here. That's just me. I just can't sit here. So now I did stay in the duff zone for the most part of the day, and that worked out again today. So that's what seems to be working here in the short term, is stay in the duff zone. All right, guys and gals, that's all I've got for you today. Hopefully you can take something from this video and put it to use for yourself. Thanks for coming along for the ride, and hope to see you next time.